Hello everybody and welcome to the Learn Dota 2 League Season 15 Grand Finals. Game 2, this time they remembered to ticket it. MKNY Sandgangers. Last time, MKNY forgot to do something about that godlike Matt guy and that Juggernaut guy, and it didn't do any favors.
They're looking to turn this one into a BO1.
Wait, Dark Ace built an E-Blade? Oof.
Yeah.
Yes, he did.
Yeah, he started out with a Ghost Scepter, and I think every time Dark Ace popped the Ghost Scepter, he died. It's a horrible game for Ghost Scepter, unfortunately.
Ghost Scepter?
Yeah, he's like, even if the Omni Slash...
You gotta just save from Omni. Like, I understand why you got it, but...
Yeah, unfortunately,
but just keep it at a Ghost Scepter, not an E-Blade.
I mean, honestly, I think you're better off getting either Yules or like goddamn Andes that game. Because like if you use the Ghost Scepter, like even if it's a good time to use the Ghost Scepter, still got that Necro on the enemy team, still got that Jug Q. It's like it can be pretty bad. Treant Protector coming up, first pick, Sandgangers. Once again, pretty much the same thing this game. They are going to ban out the Drow first phase because they do not want to see the Drow 8 pick on MKNY.
Yeah, I think it's good. It gives you an extra ban for Manoy as well, who was obviously the problem last game.
Yep.
I just think Manoy, you can't really ban out all of his heroes. He's more of a player problem. Like, you need to actively shut him down.
Yeah, you just need to get rid of what you can't beat, but I mean, I think Drow right now is a hero that's probably worth getting rid of if the enemy wants to play it.
I totally, absolutely agree. Just, it's a play style.
Yeah. No, I get what you're saying. Yeah, I'm just saying in this case, it's probably still the right thing to do. You still want to get rid of like the, if a hero could be your win condition real easy, you want to get rid of it. Got the Mirana here because somebody heard people talking about Hollywood there, and now they got to run in there with a Mirana, show him how it's done. Dark Ace gonna prove he's better than Hollywood today.
Oh, that's. On Mirana, I'd love to see a 1v1 Dark Ace versus Holly.
He's had ridiculous success with the Mirana this season. Like, there's definitely been some times where they ran this lane, and like 70% of the win was because of the Dark Ace Mirana. I would actually say the first series against you guys, Matty, the lunchboxes, like the first lane against that Ursa, like a big part of that was just how good the Mirana was just getting the arrows, zoning him out.
Yeah, I mean, Dark Ace doesn't have a huge hero pool, but if he gets one of his heroes, it's gonna be a problem.
Yeah.
Yeah, I do not like this opener though. That being said, I like the Mirana first pick, strong hero, good P4, P5.
I don't think the Tide was a good enough showing. Yeah.
No, I think if you're first picking Mirana, I think you really want to have something that either synergizes really well with its ability to move around the map, or you need a lane partner that has a stun for the arrow. And Tide is just doing it for me.
MKNY, the first series on this bracket, they did this exact lane, and they like stomped with it. They got like 1,000,000 kills, and it was just a complete rout.
I mean, undoubtedly they're both good players, and these are two comfort picks. So maybe I'm.
He just has to not build the Meteor Hammer. I think that really is the long and short of it. As weird as it is to say, I know it's the thing that's in fashion. And I was jokingly saying the fall catalog, but like you can't do that build on Tidehunter in a big, serious, competitive game and expect to do well with it. You've got to bring something stronger to the table than that.
I mean, like, I played with a DK with a Meteor Hammer, and that went fucking awesome. Like, you need something that actually has a 2-second stun.
Yeah.
To make it worth it. Oh!
We're gonna pick up the Juggernaut again?
We're running it back.
Alright.
You know, yeah, you're opening your off lane. I don't. This is what I mean.
You pick your safe lane. That's just how it is.
And you're picking Mirana Tides. Like, what does this lane really do against most carries that are good right now? And you've only banned Drow, which I would say is maybe one of the worst ones into that lane that you're picking.
It does absolutely nothing. That's the answer.
Yeah, it's just,
Well, it should do nothing. We've definitely seen this exact scenario, and I said that should do nothing, and he went like 12-0 collectively, but... Is that gonna happen against Manoy? I don't know.
It's not gonna happen against the Nordrogen, I'll say that right now.
If you had spotted the Blackout route, if you had sidelined him onto a hero he wasn't comfort on, I would say maybe. But it's really hard seeing that when he's got his main support hero, and you've got like Manoy on a comfort jug. Like in a void, it would have been a maybe, but like, no, it's not very well protected at all.
This opener doesn't have any tower pressure, and now they have the tower saving hero.
And on top of that, they also have some push on the jug with the not necessarily with what he does himself with that healing ward. Very, very big. Very strong Juju for a push. MKNY trying to bring the hammer down on Reedy. Also getting rid of the Jackie Chan Neeks assassin. Do not want to see that again. They have actually left the Jackie Chan Rubik in the pool, which I would say is the hero he's probably had the most success on this season, which is really interesting. Especially considering they can't really take it off of them with the Dark Ace anymore because he's signed to Marana.
I mean, it's already a fantastic Rubik game.
Yeah. Who knows what's happening with the Danger pick as well?
Yeah, could they flex the Marana 5?
I mean, hypothetically they could, but I hate Marana as a pause 5. I feel like that works like 5% of the time.
Personally, I think Marana is better as a 5, in my opinion.
I really like it as a 5.
I think it just needs less to do the same amount, you know?
Exactly.
It kind of does its kit to perfection, and you can spend all game building a Greaves, and you're fine with that.
I think it depends on whether or not Spirit Vessel is a good item. Like, if Spirit Vessel is the item, then yeah, put them around a pause 4, let her run, like, rush the Spirit Vessel. But, I mean, snaking one a TI with it 5, so...
Here's the problem with it for me, when it comes to the LD2L. You, like, even if you're a good Marana, like, if you are reliably landing arrows every game as, like, without any sort of, you know, sweetening, in an LD2L circumstance, you would not be an LD2L. You know what I mean? You're going to really ideally want to have somebody in that lane with a stun, and right now there really is. Yeah, there's Jakiro. You want somebody in the lane with a stun, and right now there's like not really very many pause 1s that are that great that that have their own stun in the party.
I mean, Tide doesn't have a stun.
Yeah, there you go.
This is a Molsky classic.
But the thing is that Tide can survive by himself in the lane. Tide can do okay with the lane. If you're not, like, getting stuns with your arrow, then, like, you really need to be with somebody who can just kind of be by themselves and be okay in the lane. They're going to pull up the Rubik here.
They're going to be very interested to see what Jackie Chan builds on this.
He could build 6 Iron Branches and have an okay game this time, I think.
10 seconds.
Three really good steel targets on him here.
5 seconds remaining.
And you also have the nice little bonus that Juggernaut Rubik have like a surprising amount of synergy. Most of the things that like really comfortably, nicely get rid of the Juggernaut are things that either the Rubik Fabled is going to really screw with, or things that the Skill Theft is really going to screw with. Like, it's either guys that are going to be jugging the right-click contest, which Rubik can intervene in, or guys that are going to be just getting him down with big spells once in a while, which Rubik can also help deal with, you know. Can be nasty business. It's good, even if it's a 1 and a 4, and it's usually the 2 heroes that interact the least, it is definitely good chemistry on those. And there's certainly no law against switching it up this game. They decide they want to do that. We're going to see the Coddle mid.
Or is it a Matt Coddle?
Yeah, it's a Matt Coddle. So we're going to see the Coddle mid.
I mean, no cap. Like, off-lane Coddle is a thing.
He does not do that. I promise you he does not do that.
Matt does not do that.
No.
It doesn't seem like a Matt hero, but...
Gonna bring out the Ursa. That's kind of what I was thinking
yeah,
might happen.
Is good in the jungle.
I like this
Yep.
pick.
The good news is that Ursa is good in a jug. The bad news is that he's pretty dreadful into everybody else in this lineup, unfortunately for him.
5 seconds remaining.
Having to play with the Coddle Blind sucks. Having to play with the Tran ult that he can time for your BKB, or even time around your ult if he's good with it, that sucks. And having to play into better versions of Ice Path, better versions of the Arrow, and better versions of the Ravage can also definitely suck.
Dire team bad.
Having to play with the Lift sucks, especially when Rubik gets to Shard and can just lift Juggernaut out of trouble if need be.
I do like the Jakiro pick. I think this, even with the Coddle, like, Does so much fucking damage.
I mean,
Big ol'
Jakiro.
ice pad.
I don't think there's ever a Jakiro, like a really bad Jakiro game, to be honest with you.
No. No. Yeah, I mean, into Rubik, it's really bad because he gets a no wind up W.
Yeah, that's true, but I mean, it's not like that buffed. Like, if you're thinking consciously, like, what support do I pick that Rubik isn't going to own? It's like nobody. There's nobody that's that good in that situation. Even in
I
that
agree.
case, it's like compared to the competitors, it's like the thing you get with Jakiro, especially on the Molsky Jakiro, you get the very reliable like performance. You get like that 6 or 7 out of 10 game, like almost every time on Jakiro, basically.
Yep.
Dire team pick.
It's really good for reliability reasons here. Gonna ban out the Doom. That's very interesting. I don't know if I like the Doom's prospects here. Gonna ban out the Necro.
I think I would have banned out something like, I don't know. To be fair, there's not really much else in his
10
pool
seconds
that I'm like
remaining.
super scared of.
Ooh.
Like the
5
Pudge is
seconds.
kind of.
Oh, I want to
okay,
see Matt on like a
because
Sand
he's
King.
done,
That's
but
what I'm looking for.
I would
a
I would like
Flamemaker.
to see the Beastmaster.
Or Beastmaster, yeah.
I think it's a good Beastmaster game.
Radiant team
I mean,
We're
I
gonna
don't
go
know
with
if
Night
really-
Stalker.
Night Stalker. There it is.
Game.
Okay. I mean,
That's interesting. That's a
pick
fairly
sniper
safe
win
pick.
game.
It's a really safe pick, I think. Of course, if Ursa breaks, if you end up standing on the Lego that is Jakiro Ice Path, and Ursa's able to get in your face, you're dead. 100 times out of 100, you die.
Mhm.
The good news is that like if you're not what Ursa is looking at, you can have a really miserable impact on the fight. If Ursa's chasing around the funny blue man, then he's doing nothing about Jug. He's doing nothing about the coddle. And if he's
Yeah,
not
it's-
chasing around the funny blue man, then the funny blue man is getting rid of all those guys who Ursa needs to not just get kited to oblivion every single team fight.
It's a good pick to kite the Ursa. I really want to see a sniper on Peter mid sniper. I don't think they have much to deal with it. They don't have any great ways of getting on top of it. He outranges all your
Iceman just said
heroes.
Storm, and I don't disagree. Win
Win
rate,
rate, win rate.
Peter
Storm would have
win.
been good.
Peter win.
but
Alright.
This is kind of the same. I mean, I see this as kind of the same thing behind the same thought process behind the sniper is that like, okay, come and fight me then. I have my R button.
Yeah,
But with sniper, it's his.
the worst thing that can really happen to Peter this game is an awkward combination of like the tree ult with the Night Stalker silence. That could be a very bad
Yeah.
day for Peter. But outside of that, like they're gonna need a lot to do a little to him. If they don't get that lot, he just gets like to run around for free and just beat people up.
I think the Omni Slash is rough, but I don't think he really has to worry too much about that. Because if you're not omniing the Ursa or the Tide, I don't know if they're really dying, especially if
I'm
you're
gonna come out and say it.
correctly around the reedy.
I think this is a game 3.
Yeah, I think MKNY like this is
I would
this is
agree with
definitely a stronger MKNY lineup than the Sandgangers lineup. I understand some of the decision making in the Sandgangers process. I think really the big hole in this boat is the Coddle here. I really don't. Coddle just does the same thing that your supports do, a little worse, and adds nothing besides. I really don't get it here.
Yeah, I don't really understand why that. I guess they're thinking, we want some global map pressure on the lanes.
Big tight end.
But
No, it sticks out like a sore thumb.
it does. I mean, it's inventive. I like it, but I feel like it could have done. You could have done the same thing with Spirit Hero.
Yeah.
I believe his
Master
Ember was
tier,
banned,
holy
but-
shit.
Why not just do the puck again, right? Like,
Prepare for battle.
you know.
I have to say it. I can't not. Alright, I am going to set myself on the mid matchup and go to the
Come,
back.
Sagan.
I forgot that
Right.
Peter has Somnus's name in his sponsor tag. What a guy.
He's channeling him.
I forget, is
she's
Somnus still
actually-
playing or is he retired?
He was on RNG last, wasn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just
I
don't,
don't know.
keep up with China enough. I know Ame's still quote unquote retired.
Having to look at everyone's sponsor now, you guys got me thinking about it.
30 seconds. To go.
Iceman, Dark Ace has a shout out to Iceman as a sponsor. He was flying the Iceman colors this game. I think I don't either Dark. If it wasn't his debut season when he played with Iceman's team, and I believe season 13, it was his second season certainly, or not second season. It was his return season certainly.
The battle begins.
Bit of history there. Jackie Chan thinks about doing something at this rune, decides not to. 3 for 1 for runes this time. For those of you who did not, who have not either watched it on YouTube or have not been here for Game 1, I'd just like to say, Game 1 won by Sandgangers. Jackie Chan says ruined MF.
Sorry.
Well, I can give you some insight.
Stupid.
Jackie,
Brave.
not Jackie, Iceman and Dark Ace are friends from India,
Oh, well, there you go.
so that's why. I mean,
So
yeah,
they have
you
history in
found
the
them a pub.
LD2L, and they have history in non-LD2L, so there you go.
Yes. And when Dark Ace was on my 82L team, Iceman was our coach.
It's funny, it's like Kid Dynamite in Iceman, right? Iceman's like stuck out of that, because Kid Dynamite's clique is like Iceman and a bunch of Kid Dynamite IRL friends. So now Iceman's gonna build his own little clique of IRL guys. Just come back on him.
I'm really just gonna sit on this mid matchup. I want to see. Oh, we use the win run.
Ooh, Molsky getting a little hammered down bot. He's gonna be okay because of the dual breath attack speed slow, but just barely walking out of that one alive. There's one thing I can say about this Ursa Night Stalker matchup that's unfortunate for poor Matt. Well, it should be okay for the Ursa most of the game. It's gonna suck for Matt to lane this. It's just not good. Rubik's a good support, so that's gonna help ease a bit of the pain, but like, it's not what you want to be laning into as a Night Stalker. Guy can just kind of kick your ass most of the time.
MMR is overrated.
It's true, it's been his tag the entire season.
Greg just messaged me back. Nah, he can't make it.
Damn. He's gotta play some more pubs. What can I tell you?
Some LD2L pubs.
Yeah.
That is his title for every single stream.
Even though it makes no sense at this point.
Well, I mean, it's all people he's played with in LD2L.
It's true.
It's usually the higher MMR LD2L players or former LD2L players.
Graduates.
It is funny. It's like
Alumni.
you look at a Greg stream and it's like a bunch of guys with LD2L clan tags who have nothing to do with this league anymore, basically.
Yeah, pretty much.
All spirit.
Lots of trades happening up at top. Just guys right-clicking each other back and forth. Kenny Lavender getting pung for his troubles. Or pinging himself, I think, actually.
I really do wish I had the patience to like grind a hero to master tier. I just do not.
I wish the master tier voice lines were better. I feel like there's so few heroes where their best voice line is actually there. It's a shame.
Nah, Venomancer's sweet toxicity was the reason I started playing that hero so much.
Yeah, you got a few, but it's like the majority of the heroes, they, you know, your master or even your what's one below master?
Platinum.
Yeah, your platinum tier. Or
Platinum is my favorite badge. It's half the reason I stopped playing Rubik and pubs a lot. As much as I want the master tier like notoriety, it's such a nice little.
Dire's middle tower.
you could just be me, not have Dota Plus, and not have any badges.
Nah, I can't do that. Why would I play Dota if there's not for grinding?
You gotta have your fancy little badges to keep you interested.
It's actually true. Like once you see grinding, like when the last battle pass ended, I like stopped for months because like, what's the point?
Yeah, exactly. Like I'm playing right now. I'm trying to get the 75,000 shards to get a Tuscan, and then I'm gonna start grinding hero levels.
So it's a shame for you guys that it's not 15 years ago, or else the market would be oversaturated with uber grindy MMOs right now.
I mean, I do play WoW, so.
There you go.
Explain some more about you, man.
As Hollywood has pointed out, anyone that knows the history of LD2L knows that it's been.
And those groups.
Yays.
Nope.
Everybody who knows the history of LD2L knows that MattyBoy's internet cut out for a second there.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
we
been
didn't know
dominated by.
that.
That's what we heard.
hold on. I gotta switch my mic, maybe.
No, I think that was just your internet just like dipped for a half second there.
Possibly. The two groups this league has been dominated by are Indians and gays, according to Holly.
That's
that
pretty
true?
correct, actually. Yeah,
It's very true.
Kyrix is still the greatest LD2Ler of all time. Done it the most times.
Is he a gay Indian?
He is
he's
gay.
but
I don't know if he's Indian.
If he's both, then he's gonna dominate this league.
I think he's from
Statistically.
Boston.
Well, hey, that doesn't necessarily mean people can immigrate.
That's very true. I mean, he's not, but he could be potentially in another
Yeah.
universe.
Oh, Black Otter. Actually, Black Otter turning around a little bit? No, he's still dead.
Dark Haze?
Nope.
Oh.
Finally, first blood after
Alright,
5 minutes.
Lavender got it.
It's been a very slow laning stage so far.
Yep.
I mean, Peter absolutely
What is this jug?
shellacking in the mid.
Yeah,
Isles of Dragon.
predominantly, it's been the MKNY on top. Interestingly, Matt's had a better go of things down here. I guess the Rubik being here tilted it more, just to be less miserable for him.
Yeah, really out CSing, just not enough pulling coming from an ulti, I don't think. I think if you keep the lane a bit closer to the tower for the first night time, it makes his game a lot harder, but now he's got phase boots, he's fine. He's just not going to die here.
My question is, how does Peter have Dark Artistry but not the Wind Ranger Arcana?
Good question.
He missed that range creep.
Yeah,
RIP.
he did. Ancient 4, by the way.
Yeah, right.
Molsky got a little
He's
hammer, but
okay.
nothing he can't walk off. Jackie Chin steals a creep from Godlike Matt, who just pinged him 50 times. Well, he thought about it anyway.
Yeah, I really
Ooh.
like. I mean, Jackie, the lanes have been very boring.
Kenny
quite
Lavender at the top of the network chart? Let's go.
frankly. Yeah. But yeah, Jackie Chan's been doing really well. Coming mid, securing the runes for Reedy, who's just having a rough lane. There's not a lot that can be done about it. Oh, when he picks
Kenny
him
gets
off as
another
well.
kill?
Didn't think that was going to happen, but the Gush gets him.
Shoutouts to Hulk, who has joined
Oh,
us. Luckily,
oh.
I was looking at that happen when I was at that re-chat. Hulk and J-Bay, who have joined us in chat today.
Oh, J-Bay's
Bongo
been here.
boots
I've been
rushed
talking
up,
to him.
Uncuddle.
Dire's bottom tower is under
Molsky
Please,
getting
step
hammered
into the
there.
part.
Radiant structures
Did not
are
respect the
fortified.
sanctity of Night Stalker o'clock. And now they're gonna glyph the creep wave so Matt can't
There's a
flash
clock
it.
in this game?
No, Night Stalker o'clock.
Oh, Night Stalker o'clock. Okay.
Yeah, it's Night
I
Stalker
heard
o'clock.
Night
You're
Stalker
saying.
clock.
Dire's middle
Night
tower
Stalker
is
and
under
Clock.
That would be
Yeah.
good, but
I've played it before. It's pretty fun.
yeah, the Bastion announcer has a special line on the first night where he's like, "It's Night Stalker o'clock." Just saying, and none of the other announcers do for some reason.
I do not have the Bastion announcer.
Molsky's going to go down again.
Yep. His first night's been
Jackie
pretty
Chan.
productive.
Lucky for you, I have it, so if you're ever in a pub with me, you can use it.
There you go. Hear
Thank
about
you,
Night
Randy.
Stalker o'clock.
Missed
Kenny
the
Lavender getting a little hammered up here, but yeah, he's gonna TP be okay.
Fine.
TP to his T2.
Oh, accidentally goes to the T2. Unfortunate. That doesn't make a difference actually. He's going to miss one creep.
Generations.
No. That one creep. If Kenny Lavender dies, like one
Why
gold
is
short-
Peter's
Oh,
courier
Peter's
going
fine.
there? Come on, dude.
So Peter was going on Reedy mid. Oh, Reedy.
This could be
This
fun.
is gonna get him.
He got him.
Nice.
Ooh,
He's dead.
the
Win.
fairy fire!
These
dead,
fairy
surely.
fireplates.
Doesn't matter.
I did enough on this. What can you
There's
do?
an ulti on top
So
of
is
ulti
this
from Manoy.
Narvi North American Rejects Fincher?
Maybe.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Oh,
It's
the
gotta
ravage.
be.
No spin, no on
Ravage.
me. Manoy might be dead here.
Get him! Oh,
yeah,
the
he has full on.
No
wand!
TP.
Full wand. He has
Alright.
his
Available.
he has his healing ward
And
too.
Black
on
Otter
you,
just gonna fucking long dick in there.
Mm-hmm.
nice.
Dark Haze
Dark Ace
getting one on
mid
mid.
is just
It's heating up now.
Yep.
Oh,
Push.
anyway.
Yep.
Is he
Survived
gonna
Get him,
the
the
get him,
40 HP.
flip him.
Coddle not happy with this, but he's just gonna have to live with it.
Unfortunate.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Kenny Lavender once again getting beat up at top. This is
Gets
getting
the
a little
gold for
awkward.
that, for those bongo boots he's rushing.
Yep. Getting real close, just a couple of ways away from that 300 gold.
I'm a fan. I like the bongo boots. I don't know if
Yeah.
there's really much
I
else.
am
I think
Huge bongo boot supporter.
I think they're underrated in LD2L generally. It feels like there's a lot of games where I'm like, why didn't somebody buy these?
It just feels like one of those support items that you need to get.
Yeah, definitely.
Like one of the two of them.
You don't even necessarily. It's like I said, you know. One of the big things I don't know if people think that much about is when you get those bongo boots, that 15 HP region does not go away. It cannot be broken
It
again.
doesn't. Yeah, that's my favorite part. Is like you get tranquils that are never gone.
So if you get it on an otherwise tanky hero, alright, you can get it on like a some of the pop strings up
Molsky with the
anti.
Oh my god.
Power off its mark.
Yeah, I've started building them like first item on Bara, and it's beautiful.
Could you let the people who don't know the hero names know who Spirit
Spirit
is?
Breaker.
There you go.
He's the hero that benefits from move speed the most. You build as many windlace items. I'm praying that I think Solar Crest is not a bad item anymore.
Yeah, I don't think so. No. Manoy, just saw that arrow at the last second. Thought about TPing
Oh, he's
out.
canceling a TP.
Yeah, he is committed to staying here.
Got
Gonna get rid of Dark Ace.
4 heroes. Just like last game.
The death ball begins. This time, the Juggernaut's looking at the most valuable tower to kill here.
Yeah, and also this time he's going Battle Fury build instead of Maelstrom build.
Invisibility.
Yeah, I think it's a lot better this game. You want to play to outscale their cause
Bottom tower is under attack.
this time. Because you got the Night Stalker, he's going to play the early game super well. I like this team dynamic that they have. I feel like
They got
this
the
must be
Falcon
something-
Blade, and he's gonna go for the shard at 15. I like it.
Yeah, it's just like last game they were playing with Manoy to be the early game timing, and then Matt comes out with his late game Radiance and his Strength Blink, that sort of build. Whereas this time they're switching that up and going for the opposite.
Bongo boots
Sign of a
completed.
good team in my opinion.
They've arrived. Kenny Lavender steals a Satyr right in front of Manoy's face.
Oh, there goes Reedy.
SV. Reedy going down, but
But is Matt gonna go down
Yeah,
here? Or
it's
not
awkward.
Matt? Peter?
yeah,
Oh, the
no.
Ravage is safe, Peter.
Nice.
Yeah, with just one hero, they couldn't actually do that. They needed a second guy to show up on
No
this.
detection.
I think Matt might be dead here.
Yeah, I think. Oh,
He's gonna
not
kill
before he
Peter,
gets
maybe?
it.
No,
Oh,
no detection.
No.
gives up.
Oh my
Exactly.
god.
Invisibility is invincibility. What can I tell you?
Every coin helps.
How many times has Peter survived like 10 HP in these 2 games so far?
Quite a
One.
few.
That happened in the last game. They were both low during the whole lane phase.
Just one time.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
What's chat saying?
Oh, I've been keeping up with it. Hollywood and I are trying to plan a New York meetup.
Oh yeah? Yeah, that's close to you, isn't it? Because you live in a rectangle.
I live in the best rectangle in the United States.
A cardboard box?
Goddamn right, Philadelphia.
What birds?
You know, Phil
Oh, look at this! Tidehunter has not built a meteor hammer. What were you gonna say about Philly?
Philadelphia is not itself the rectangle, is it? That's Pennsylvania.
No,
That's the rectangle.
Pennsylvania as a whole.
Tower is under attack.
Yeah, but you just said Philly there. You just
Yes.
called you just called the city of brotherly love a square.
Well,
It's not a
it kind of
rectangle.
is. That's how William Penn designed it.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Dark Ace going to be
Valkyrie cannon
0 move
Really
speed from the
Radiant's
coddle
bottom
thing.
tower is under attack.
Oh, it's so annoying that.
Somebody high fives this man.
You don't know where he's been. What kind of germs are you gonna get off of that, you know? Night's time
Not
has come
again.
around, but Nightsucker's not in a position to do anything very useful at the moment.
But
He
Manoy
does
does
have
have
a
the
shot.
battle fury.
We rely not
Radiant's
Oh my god, he has like
is
a
under
weird
attack.
Bloodseeker career.
Dire's
Matt's
Yeah,
bringing in
Peter's
that
not a fear.
that shard,
Radiant
so
structures
he's gonna be able to do a bunch of annoying stuff with the Night Stalker to survive and make you go, how did he do that? A lot. Tumbler store dropped here.
Dire's top
It's actually going to be a
tower is under
ridiculous amount of sustain on this lineup between the Reedy's ability to heal people. You've got the Black Otter heal. You've got the Juggernaut
attack.
healing
Radiant's
ward.
bottom tower
Night Stalker can't heal other people, but he can eat creeps.
Yeah, I think the one issue I have with this like kind of death ball that, well, I mean, it's not even a great death ball, but you know, that Sandgangers want to do is that.
What are they going to do to Ursa?
Yeah, and also just Matt has come out of lane a little bit too poor to pull it off super effectively. I think. I think they just have good ways of clearing the waves they want to clear. And there's no detection on. Oh,
They're
Jump,
running a
yes,
Peter.
detection. This is
Mhm.
awkward. Peter's dead.
He is dead. Yeah. This is. I mean, that's a good ravage,
dropped
but
the
I don't
ravage.
think it's gonna do much.
Matt was caught in the Omni during that ravage. Oh my god, that's
Oh man,
so
Matt
awkward.
is just eating everybody. Nice
Yeah,
sleep.
he's gonna eat a creep. Back to full HP.
And zap.
Yeah.
Get the Jakiro courier, quick!
Oh, there he is.
Uh-oh.
Radiant's courier.
There
There
it
he
goes.
is.
One sentry.
Yeah. I mean,
Good
this
for
is
Noah.
what I mean about the death ball though. Is like Tide is still. He's got greaves now. Tide is still fine to just sit in this lane. You need to commit a lot to him to kill him.
Well, they're committing a lot to him.
They're committing a lot to him to kill him.
Well, they're not going to
He's
kill
back
him.
It's not
though.
taking any
No,
damage.
Yeah, it's the greaves effect. Although I
Wait,
do not.
part of it is the greaves, part of it is that Kraken shell. That's really annoying for the Night Stalker, who does a lot of small damage. Ticks to you.
Mhm. I mean, look, I think he needs the shard, but please, for the love of God, get a pipe. You don't need blink. Your wind is your initiator. You can walk.
Yeah, it's not like a do or die pipe game like the last game, but it would certainly be very helpful here. More than the blink, I'll agree on that one.
Yeah, I mean, at least get the hood so that you can sit in front of towers for the cottle, you know? Like, he's gone Boots of Bearing over TP boots, which is, you know, like, I mean, if they're not trying to just brush you down and get your towers and fight you as much as fucking possible, then he's done something wrong with his build, but...
Going Dagon next, by the way. Rather close to Dagon. Night Stalker going all in on Halberd. They really want to get the sideline this poor Ursa fellow as much as they can. Or sideline this poor Windrunner fellow, alternatively. It's good for both.
Good item this game, yeah. I think it just tanks you up nicely. It lets you hit a little bit harder.
Yeah, having the evasion is certainly going to be very nice in this game.
Sustain a bit more through fights. I think it's really good. A lot of players might have gone for like an armlet or something, and this is what I meant about him coming out of lane. You know, if he came out of lane absolutely stomping, which he's never gonna in the lane he was in, but he did still win the lane. Then maybe he could have got an armlet shard, or you know, at least some of the components for armlet into shard, and just rolled the map. You know, these supports are gonna die so quickly to him that way.
Somebody else who might die quickly here is Ursa is in a very awkward spot all of a sudden.
He's been caught out here. He's just gonna feed.
Goodbye, Ursa. They have Peter at the back of the fight. He's just gonna murder Coddle. Great ice path here, but
Nice
here comes
ice
an
path.
Omni Slash.
God.
What is this fight? I mean,
Yeah.
the support clear up from Kenny Lavender, but You know, and once again, this man's not gonna die, but at what cost?
Casual 4 for 3. Very
Yep.
cool.
Radiant's middle
Ultimately,
tower is under attack.
the Sandgangers walk away with the winner's purse there. Especially notable is that on the Sandganger side of the equation, Jug and Night Stalker walked away with most of the money, while on the other side it was Tide and Marana. So the money went a more effective way on Sandganger's part.
You take that. You always take that play. You know, you killed Ursa and lose some people for it. Like,
Yeah.
and
Yeah, this game where the
Yeah,
Ursa is going to
agree.
be a big problem for you, that's definitely okay. You didn't even lose a
Yeah,
Night
yeah.
Stalker for it. You got the
Yeah.
Windrunner too, actually. We should not understate that either.
Oh, of course, yeah. Now that this mid tower's gone, I think.
Titan might just like randomly die right now.
It's just this Tide pick, man.
Yep.
Like I don't know, there are so many other heroes that can do what he needs to do in this game right now.
With the fishes.
I think it's
I mean, it's
central-
comfort. It's just because it's been doing really well for them. More than anything, I think. You're in the hot zone. You go to what's won you games, right?
Smoke was spotted. Let's see if it makes a difference.
Yep.
Yeah,
Three man
I don't
smoke.
know. I
Three.
think Arcade really needs to build the Greaves here. I agree with chat.
Yeah.
I support the Force, but get it after Greaves, dude.
Who's that now?
Oh,
Dark Ace building Greaves. Chat in general is agreeing that.
Radiant's
Don't like that
bottom
Tide
tower
Greaves.
is under attack.
I
Dire's
would like to
Yeah.
see-
The Tide already has Greaves for the record.
I know. I'm not saying I like it.
I think if he goes Facebook's pipe,
He's
he just-
unkillable.
yeah, he's in exactly the same position he is now.
Jackie Chen gets the giant ice bath. Unfortunately for him, it's not max level, but one of the better skills to get. You know, Matty was talking about the no. Oh, goodbye. Not gonna get to use it at this rate.
Oh, not even a free pick off. He's gonna be no.
Oof, Dark Ace just barely got out of dodge there. It was actually getting awkward. Reedy just died in like a second flat to the Ursa.
Yeah, this is the Night Stalker pick coming into effect. You don't really have anyone. The Ursa's timing is too late to just stonewall him.
2 for 2. Well, unfortunately, one of those two on Sandgangers was the mid, so the Monkey Kings of New York walk away with a lot of the money. Split mostly between Tide, Ursa, Windrunner. Everybody who wanted money got it there. Manoy was free farming during that, so it wasn't a total wash, but not great, not great. Manoy, SNY going for Shard. Shard Blink. Actually rather close. They're coalescing for Roche here on Sandganger, which is interesting. I don't know if they realize this, but they completely got away with this. Okay, I got scanned out, never mind.
Yeah.
Okay, goodbye, Jackie.
Yeah, he was gonna fucking eat.
Nice chunk of money.
A bit unfortunate for Jackie Chan there. Treant Protector closing on the mechanism. Should have that relatively soon. It's going to be just one more source of healing in this already insanely heal-heavy team. Jug free farming, Ursa is too. Unfortunately, this is the exact inverse of the last game for Jug here. The Ursa's farming. This is definitely a better Ursa game than it is a Jug game.
Yeah, I think.
Yeah, I think Ursa definitely outskills.
He outscales, and like if you look at the matchups, it's like Jug is bad against Windrunner, he's bad against Ursa, he's not great against Tide. Ursa good against Jug, he's good against the Night Stalker, he's even alright against the Cuddle later on.
Jug
like-
Ursa is just mechanically bad for Jug. It's not necessarily that the scaling is that bad, but it's like if Ursa is an Omni target, he just ults. Like unless you wait for after his ult and the fight is awkward. and he doesn't care about spin. He can just kill you.
Yeah, it's a bad matchup. And it's like bad matchups around the board. Like, Jug isn't good in the Windrunner either. He's not that great in the Tide, you know. But he's gonna just be able to tank up a lot with those ults. Or with that, a lot of those ults with that, uh-oh.
I
That
think
just got really
the,
awkward.
what chat is-
You just saw
chat is
exactly
saying-
what I was talking about
Oh.
there.
Oh, and that's the arrow. Beautiful.
Tidehunter
Was
ate
very
the
dead.
entire Omni Slash, and they just killed Manoy there for free.
Yeah, I think in this game you can't really Omni the Tide. Like last game it worked out, but this game it's a lot more
Lost
awkward.
even now, you know, which is like I think what chat is saying is correct. Is that you know, like I understand the rationale behind going for the Battle Fury. You want to sustain and you want to scale against the Ursa a bit better because you know, like you said, it's a mechanically bad matchup. But not being able to kill the Tide like you could last game is a huge issue. I mean, Tide was feeding last game.
Yeah.
He's going back in for the pipe on the Tide, which I like.
Yeah, he's tired of people complaining about him not getting it, so
Is he doing it?
he's doing
Yeah.
it.
He is.
At this juncture, it is going to mean a bit less. I do think it is a lot more of the fizz damage coming out that you need to worry about this game, but you still do have the coddle damage that's going to be nullified almost entirely by that. A lot of what Rubik throws at you is going to be nullified. You're nullifying the spin, you're nullifying the Night Stalker Void. Definitely some things to hit with that.
It's
Like
your-
I
your
said
day
earlier,
on
it's
every
not
one.
a do or die like the last game. It's certainly going to be helpful. Rubik has himself a Ghost Scepter just in case the enemy team steals Omni Slash. That's just for the one runner. Uh-oh. Oh man, that sucks. 9-second
Speaking of
BKB
Ghost
there.
Scepter,
He's just going to completely
would've
dump through
used-
the Coddle. Night Stalker in an awkward spot.
You're in BlueJay here.
Night Stalker, super awkward position.
Trapped in the Ravage.
Gonna Ravage for him.
Ravage.
What a shackle as well.
An Omni for him.
Follow
Not
him.
Omni. They're gonna
Alrighty.
macro for him.
That's game is looking pretty difficult.
Good button
Yeah.
pressing. No, that's good button
Yeah.
pressing.
I mean, there's still a 1-ish K net worth lead on the Dire, but
Doesn't
how
feel like it at this
long-
point.
Yeah.
You
no.
always know you're in a really sad situation when you have the gold lead and it feels
There's-
like you're 10k down.
I
This
mean,
call is
BlueJay's
not
got
doing anything.
Aegis. He's just gonna take this mid. Yeah, this Coddle was not the pick. IMO.
It's just been an anchor.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
You know, one
It's
good
funny,
pick that
that's
doesn't do
almost-
anything this game deserves another. The Tidehunter pick is like kind of equally a dodo for the Monkey Kings of New York, but the problem is that Tidehunter is a pos 3. That Coddle's a pos 2, you know?
Well, and even like in his worst games, Tide is still a Ravage.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's still got the Ravage and he's still got the ability to carry cool items, and I mean, so does Coddle, but what does having the Bongo Boots mean
And
if,
he's
like, you
still,
can't
like-
survive?
Kraken Shell maxed out is still Kraken Shell maxed out.
Yep. And Hood is up for Tidehunter. Yeah, it definitely has a bigger, like, floor, I suppose, utility floor than the Coddle, who has a utility floor of 0, which is what we're seeing in this game, more or less. Even in his worst games, he can use Q to push lanes, and he can carry cool items, and that's like it. And that is like so little, I feel like almost anybody else would have just done you better there.
Yeah.
Maybe he
I
has
mean,
a super
MattyBoy-
big turnaround.
Sorry. Matt's snowball is completely finished now, so I think this game is almost entirely on Manoy. I mean, the BKB is about to be finished, but I don't know, like, it's without this basher, the other team already have their BKBs as well.
Yeah, when
Crit
Windrunner
Stick's
gets
finished.
BKB and she has it.
He's
When
got a
Windrunner gets BKB, she has the BKB. Ursa has BKB. Has 9 seconds, no less. Like, the Night Stalker's just food for these two now. Like, you can't do anything to them.
It's a safety BKB instead of letting him continue to fight and snowball onto them, and he's going MKB next. Good luck getting that, I am.
Yeah, that's a big
One
ask.
finished on the Manoy, though. One finished on the Jug.
I'm a little surprised, given Matt's history in this season. He didn't go for a Midas this game, honestly. Seems like, you know, you're the early game guy, I
Yeah,
understand
no.
that, but maybe willing to
Oh.
play?
Mostly cool.
Ooh, that's a
nice
really good
check
Rubik
in.
Ice path.
Radiant's top tower.
Matt dodges
Oh,
the Ravage
That's
with
just-
BKB, but
oh
Manoy
my
doesn't.
God.
Manoy's dead!
Manoy's just dead.
Just random
Oh,
death.
Manoy's out.
Jesus
Ursa
Christ.
gets rid of
you got
the
lead
tree.
now.
Oh no, 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 no. That is not what you want to see.
But they did just randomly lose PBM. Just getting really ahead of himself there, I think.
You just fancied a little feed. Now that his BKB was on cooldown. Oh no, guys.
Now, in
and
fact,
you're
now
sticking
everybody's
around.
gonna die.
This time. He has ult.
before the tree
He should
goes
be
down.
fine. He's getting kited, bro. About to hit the songs.
He's getting kited and everybody is here. Smash ultimate.
Song ready.
Doesn't matter.
Oh no.
Yeah, the Coddle was nearby, but unfortunately, the Coddle can't do anything this game. He's trying to like hold Kenny Lavender off as much as the Tidaner is going to do there, which is to say nothing. So I don't know why he bothered.
Scanning.
He's gonna get found.
Yep.
They spot him and they delete him.
Goodbye.
That's a mid hero, guys.
Yeah, he's felt like a support this game, just to be blunt. Like if he was 5 Coddle, he would have this exact same performance, and he would actually be like dropping wards. Like that's where we're at this point.
I just don't understand the rationale behind this pick, because they picked it and I was like, okay, maybe it's a comfort. You know, they want.
It is a
lane
comfort
presence.
for 80. He's been running it this season as well.
But he's only Dota Plus level 5 on it. You know. like,
Yeah,
how
because he doesn't have
comfort-
Dota Plus.
Yeah, he does, doesn't he?
I don't believe
He's
so.
higher level on Dota.
Yeah, if you get Dota Plus levels from a certain time period and then you stop having Dota Plus, it like saves your higher levels.
Somebody go back
level
and check.
6 in a couple
I
guys.
want to see. I'm gonna look it up. Actually, I'm gonna look it up right now.
But either way, he's been running it so far in this season.
I don't know. My logic with Dota Plus is if I wasn't playing Dota, I'd be buying at least 2 or 3 $60 games a year. So why not just spend that money on Dota every year?
Nice.
Manoy?
Yep,
Great
just
find there by Manoy.
randomly caught Windrunner. Oh, Reedy just almost.
Yeah, I mean, this
bounced
third
the
item
boost.
MKB is really just the move.
Dire's top tower is
I mean, you need it, right? It's a necessity, but I
You
don't know. Like, I
absolutely
could
need
see
it.
the point of like just go Maelstrom Mjolnir instead, and then you don't need to buy BKB's SMY MKB, which is like because we saw how quickly he died in that fight. No Manta. It's a nice arrow.
I don't
Can't
know. I
do
think MKNY had a window here, and now Manoy just took down their mid tier too.
I don't think the
Manoy.
window's gone. I think like PBM is just it's the same thing actually that we saw in the Ricky Blinders series. I think when PBM starts winning, he gets ahead of himself sometimes. Sometimes he gets cocky. He says, "I want to have a really cool KDA. I want to make the casters
BKB
pop."
Jug that runs into him.
Yep. You know, he starts going a little crazy. If he reels it back in, he did in that series eventually. If he reels it back in, then I think they definitely are still on top here.
I think
Like-
this going for the Ags on Jug is also really huge. He can just solo a single hero.
Yeah, that's the good news. The bad news is I still don't know. Like if he gets shackled, he's dead. If he ever gets shackled, he dies. 100% he dies. If he gets hit by an arrow, he's dead. If he's in the Ravage, he's dead. They got so many ways to kill this guy. And like you got the spin, but that spin ain't up 24/7, homie. He's very, very mortal this game, which is an unusual position for Jug to be in. Between the Ursa and the Windrunner especially, he's very mortal. Start of fights, into fights. It's going to be the biggest problem he has going forward here. Treant,
That could help.
Treant almost to Guardian Greaves. He is like a creep away from it.
Oh yeah, Greaves, sorry.
Huge
But yeah,
item.
maybe that could help the burst, you know, if he can...
Damn, he bought out the the Greaves recipe before the Buckler.
Buckler hater.
I'm a big fan of Buckler as the replacement for Stout Shield. Now that melee heroes have it innately.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Shaping up for a fight.
Yep. 3-man smoke, 3 and under club.
Illusion.
Really just walking up to this, I guess,
You know
hoping
where
to
they
bait.
are?
Oh,
5-man
five-man
smoke.
smoke into a 3-man smoke. Here we go.
We're about to
It's
see
gonna
it,
get broken.
boys.
Gonna... Oh no, they ravaged
Oh,
Matt. He just
BKB.
BKB'd it.
Oh, Matt.
Manoy's hungry. Manoy's
Running
starving.
down.
He wants to get in so bad here. Omni
flash.
Slash is
The
not gonna take out
Omni?
the Jakiro.
First ulti.
Kills Jakiro and does a tic-tac of damage to the blue jay.
Oh, the bash.
Manoy's dead.
Manoy!
Oh, Manoy.
That
Greedy
matchup is so
buyback.
terrible.
Oh, Jackie Chen got the shackle. It didn't do much. Black Otter just gonna go down. Blue Jay on a monster kill.
Oh,
Now that it's
boy.
gonna go straight into Roche, but it's not up for another 30 seconds. Oh, baby.
It's not good. It's a horrible matchup from there. We saw him eat most of that Omni Slash, right? Jakiro died in just a few hits, which is the good news. He can't just wallop supports like that. But he got onto the Ursa with the Omni Slash. Ursa wasn't even ulting for most of it, and it was still like
That's
a third of his
2K
health bar.
swing in the favor of the Radiant here. I think we're going to a game 3, ladies and gents.
Gabe Newell says 73% chance MKNY wins this.
Oh
Wouldn't
boy.
be wrong about anything.
I think Gabe does prefer Ursa though. There's certain heroes that just like innately.
Yeah, I prefer him too in this match. What are you gonna do about him? You can kite him all day, that's great, but you can't kill him. And he can kill you if you stop kiting him. It's a lose-lose for Sandgangers.
Oh, they must have timed it. They know. I was gonna say, should we play?
Look at him go!
Kenny Lavender spits on Roshan.
Fun fact: Ursa was the first hero that I played in bot games in Dota, and would take Roche in minute 7.
That must have been fun. Ursa just got the shard, so he now has that Enrage on Earthshock just to make life a little harder. It was already hard enough to deal with the Enrage, how about a little more? He's going Nully next, which is interesting.
Got vision of Peter and Molsky. Molsky's just gonna die here, it looks like.
Yes, he would get a Vlad's, and then just run into Roche. It was quite a fun time.
I miss,
Oh no,
I miss
Peter's actually
Vlad's
just
being
gonna
the
turn around and kill Reedy. No.
Nope, really fine, Molsky die.
He's come out. Maybe we want to take this fight here. It was only Molsky that died, to be fair.
Cuddle does have
Sorry,
E-Blade. That E-Blade could definitely have some impact here.
Oh, it's what saved him.
Yeah, maybe.
There's a lot of right click. The problem is that it's like they know you have it now, and now that they know you have it, yeah.
If Reedy would have gone for more of an off-lane build where he got the Greaves and then did all these things, like Greaves Ags would be fucking huge right now.
The Juggernaut just got the Penta Edge Sword. He is not going to take it, actually. He gave it to Night Stalker. Okay.
Alright, they're going for a nullifier on Ursa, so basically everybody on their dire side is just gonna melt.
I was about to say, it's funny you say that now that they've seen it, because the relic was purchased just before you said that. A few 30 seconds before, and he's already got the gold for it. Save him for buyback though. Oh, there we go. He's got it.
Yeah, he's got it.
I was talking about now that they see it. Oh, the E-Blade on the Coddle.
Yeah, he bought the relic. He bought the relic before he TP'd into that fight.
Yeah.
So he's not got the slot for it right now. Bit of a shame.
He's just gonna have to. Oh, he's deciding to hold it over his Battle Fury.
I would just swap out the link. Or
There
your
you go.
boots.
Well,
I think the
it's
boots
not
are
gonna matter right
important
now
here.
anyway, because they're 5-man smoked in an empty jungle.
Radiant's bottom
I think
tower
Ursa
is
needs to
under
really
attack.
get on top of people. I've seen pros building phase boots and windlace just to get on top of people.
Radiant are scanning.
Radiant scan out, hoping somebody's home. Nobody's home. They're all in their own jungle.
They're all in the most useless part of the map. IMO.
They're gonna
I
be
think
revealed
for
any second
once in
now, though.
LD2L, they're not just gonna give up and just go to a random lane. They do understand. Hey, there's one place left that
They
they can
have to
possibly
be
be.
here. Yeah. Oh boy!
Wait.
Another dodge.
Big
for that
hero
BKB.
down. Yeah, but he's dodging it, but the rest of his team's just gonna die, right? That's how this goes.
Yeah,
Well-
Black Otter's gonna eat.
Sports are gonna
That one at
die.
least, yeah. Quarter's just gonna TP. Nothing to do there.
Welcome to the abyss.
See, Kenny's just like absolutely unkillable now with this build. He didn't buy the meteor hammer, and he's
Yeah, look how much
dies
things
one time.
change.
Yeah, it's
Mhm.
crazy how that works.
I can't wait for everybody to collectively realize.
Everyone's so upset about the Jug and Coddle in the chat.
Yeah, seriously, everybody's so mad.
I gotta see this.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
Who has 3 slots empty?
Coddle
Oh
did.
God, Coddle did. Holy shit. That drives me nuts. Like, at least buy fucking branches. Or a fucking wand? Anything?
Yeah, wand. I mean, you can go to like Noctalis or. It's
Oh,
cost
a
a minute.
windlace?
We're in 40
Like-
minutes. You know, you just buy some cheap
Anything.
stats.
Like 2 nulls on this guy would be huge.
Yep.
You can buy 2
Ooh.
nullifiers as well.
Yeah. Doesn't have slots, but he's also a Marana, so it's not. I think he's gonna go for the Gleipners. Oh no, he's got an Atos. He's going for the Yules.
Night Stalker has Gem of Truth Sight.
He's got the gem. He's got the MKB. He's looking pretty strong,
He
but
actually
it's
did get
again
that
just
MKB
like,
bro.
I like the Hex next item too. He's specifically building to ruin Peter's day.
Not a bad idea. Not a bad idea. I mean, what ruins Peter ruins the BlueJay as well. I mean, it's like the same solutions for both of those heroes, more or less. The Halberd screws them both. The Hex screws them both. Nasty stuff. 16 seconds on Aegis. Obviously, nothing happened out of this. This is what we at LD2LHQ call one of those farming Aegises.
Farming Aegis. The best Aegis.
And there it goes. He's even at full health when it pops, so he didn't even get any HP back for anything. Most he got for it was the shard, and I mean the shard's pretty big. Like it's it's like the enrage is so much for you here. Having more enrage is just gonna make that even worse for the enemy team. Coddle's got
Did
his
you guys
Ags up.
see the Reddit bug where you can refresh Enrage with the shard?
Oh yes, I
That's
did see
true.
that.
That's a good one.
5-man smoke coming out on Dire.
Are scanning.
They know exactly where they're going too. They have it all planned out. They're gonna be running into a bigger party perhaps than they realize. This is actually a really huge smoke egg,
5v5
especially
coming up.
PPM is out front here.
Break. Oh,
Yep, on the blink!
Ravage
Nice
comes out.
reaction speed.
Oh,
bashes.
baby.
Beautiful.
They're trying hard to kite the Ursa. They're just having to use
What is
everything they have to do
Omni-Slash?
it. Omni
using
Slash is
Omni-Slash.
nothing. Absolutely
It's
no
bouncing.
damage.
Oh,
the
those
Axe one.
bounces.
Oh,
That
oh.
was the saddest thing I've ever seen in my life.
Yep.
What is this
Another
Manoy
discount.
on these slash bounce luck in these games?
I don't know, but
Radiant's top tower.
his luck.
Alright, he's also built literally no damage items except MKV, so I don't know.
Hey, he's got SMI. That's kind of a damage item.
Or the damage, not really.
I don't know.
It's kind of.
That's why it doesn't appear damage, really.
Hey, it gives you 16 agi.
What are you doing?
16 agi worth of damage.
You
It's
could
not
also-
nothing.
You should also buy damage items. I don't know.
You could buy damage items, yes.
I mean, I think
Yes,
like Scotty before the instead of the Ags or instead of the SNY would have been really cool.
Is under attack.
Even the Agi Blink with just a Yasha.
I don't know. I don't know how much the Jug build like could have changed the world here. To be honest with you, it's very, very.
No, I
Yeah.
agree there. Like there's kind of just a
There's a different anchor around their neck this game, and that ain't it.
yeah.
They're calling
think-
it, I don't know.
I think you go Maelstrom Mjolnir really, and
I
then
think you
can play around.
go next. That's what you really do.
Yeah, like for I would love to play some pubs. So if we could wrap it up, go to game
Yeah, I
3
kind of
already.
need to eat, guys. Hurry it up.
I mean, yeah. I mean, if you think about it, LD2L finals is probably a notch below Pups. Wait,
Yeah.
what do you mean you're eating, Dusty? It's like 2 a.m.
It's midnight for me, actually. Thank you very much, and I haven't had dinner.
I'm actually door dashing my dinner at the moment.
I would like to. There's
Oh,
always
what's
good
for dinner? We got it. This is important cast information. What's for dinner, Matty?
My girlfriend's sick, so it's whatever she wants from Panera.
All right. Randy, what are you having for dinner tonight?
Well, I don't know. Yeah, I don't plan to just go get whatever.
Can we get dinner in chat? Everybody say what you're having for dinner in chat. And 2 minutes from now, we'll read it.
Just gotta check, yeah.
Radiant are scanning.
Kid Dynamite begging the Sandgangers to call DG in chat. Matty, you're supposed to be reading this out, homie. We can't.
Sorry.
Are we gonna have to replace you with tall balls?
Oh my god. J-Bay, I do remember when Abyssal had a blink, and I thoroughly enjoyed it. I'd build it on an ogre, and if it multicasted, you wound up at a random target. It was really fun.
Reedy just died so fast. I started moving my camera to Reedy when they were going on him, and he died before it got there. That's how fast he died. But the wheels are, as they say, the wheels are firmly off the bus here. Refresher Shark coming out of this Roche is probably not what Ursa wants. Ursa probably wanted the Cool and Rage, but this is okay too. Lots of interesting things with this Refresher Shard. Second BKB for the Windrunner. Tide Hunter can go second BKB as well, I believe.
Oh, and the Tide has
No,
a
not
fucking
BKB, but
cheese and Refresher Shard.
Second
Just
Ravage.
wrap it up. Molsky has a Yules going for Ags. Like, this man is absolutely gaming.
BlueJay, if you have Aegis, wait, I don't know what I was saying earlier about swapping the boots out. If you have Aegis, just swap your BKB out, sir.
Did he not do that?
No, but he's
Oh
getting rid of that battle.
no! Hey, swap in the Eagle Song for your
Or the Battle Fury, like 60
or
damage
anything.
or 5 Agi, yeah. The BKB.
I would like to inform chat that I do have the best cat in my lap at the moment.
Oh, nice.
He is orange and his name is Marlin.
Give stats.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
He's I think 6 years old, 5 years old. He's the goodest boy.
Dire's
Alright,
top
alright.
tower has fallen. Radiant's bottom tower is under
Yeah,
attack.
are people in chat saying their dinners yet?
No,
not yet.
Maybe in another minute.
Oh, midget! I said my girlfriend is sick, not 6.
That would be messed up.
I definitely am not living with a 6-year-old.
I mean, you could be living with a 6-year-old, but hopefully you're not in a committed relationship with one.
I mean, not for another 8 years. That should be saying I plan on having kids in 2 years.
Yeah, there you go.
Okay.
So 8 years after that, I'll be living with a 6-year-old.
I was like, do you know do you somehow like have like a super long pregnancy going on here or what?
No.
Maximum length. Alright, 4 smoke coming out for Sandgangers here. Looking for something, anything to do at this point. 21k down.
I'm not going to be able to pick this Tide off. Also, Iceman, my favorite kebab is lamb yogurt shish.
Leap near.
with
Windrunner.
salad.
Oh, if only you lived in America, I could get you some fresh lamb.
Sounds lovely.
If only you lived in America, I could give you some stale lamb. We have that too.
You have all kinds
No,
of things
I
there.
should put into context that I am going to be owning / work on a sheep farm.
Oh, okay, that makes
Oh, there we go.
way more sense. I thought you were just, gonna pop down this, I don't know, what do you guys have, 7-Eleven? Get some lamb.
No, I'm not just...
Pop down to
Oh
the
god, you
the
would
farmer's
never,
market.
never, ever
7-Eleven,
buy
get a
any
kebab.
meat from 7-Eleven.
Get my lamb hocks at 7-Eleven.
The most depressing lamb ever. Holy shit.
Oh my god, we had a story on the cast a few weeks ago about Vex having to eat a 7-Eleven pizza. Goodbye, Reedy.
I mean, that's not bad.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
It's the lowest point in your life. I don't know what you're talking. BlueJay agreed on that. BlueJay agreed that a 7-Eleven pizza is the nadir of life. Juggernaut Butterfly just picked up.
Oh, the Abyssal.
Fight going down.
It's a huge tree
Guys,
ulti.
do I
I mean,
get
this
French
this
onion or
this
chicken
this
noodle?
godlike map man, it means nothing in this game. He just
I will wait
Oh,
2 minutes.
okay.
Or actually, I'll just put it in chat.
And once again,
It
0
doesn't.
damage.
Sages.
Many flash, but-
Okay. It's not even gonna pop Aegis. That's really depressing.
He is gonna pop Aegis, and then they're gonna pop Ravage and kill everybody who made him pop Aegis.
Oh, what is that?
Oh,
my God.
Oh, no, the bash!
he didn't get the bash.
Very sad.
It's pretty upsetting.
Ooh, and they catch Black Hole release. Oh, the support's dead. Not great.
Yeah, for losing your Windrunner, it sucks a lot.
Dire's structures.
You're talking about the Omnilog, right? In that last fight, he had the best Omnilog imaginable. Just immediately bounced off Ursa and just annihilated Windrunner.
It was a bit rough as well. Really E-bladed BlueJay when the Ags Omni came out. Which is a bit of a shame.
BlueJay is just solo killing Manoy 1v4. Okay.
Guys, I'm gonna get a bowl.
2v2 at this point.
You can go back in here, BlueJay. Go kill the... Oh no.
Yeah, I guess that's true.
He's given up.
What'd you say, Matty?
I'm gonna get a bowl of French onion soup and chicken noodle.
Alright, ladies and gentlemen, we have French onion.
Very nice.
I don't know who Deathstroke Clock is, but he's also talking about that French onion.
Oh, how this game is still going.
PVC low green, chicken beets and broccoli. People were saying their dinner. We had dinners in chat. What we doing, Matty?
I'm getting both. I can't decide.
PVC talking about the McLam.
McLaren, yeah, that's a good one.
Damn.
I think they actually do that some places.
Yeah, like Greece.
Yeah, like Greece, like Israel.
They
The
didn't...
caviar.
I was in Greece recently and I saw one McDonald's the entire time I was there. And I went to the two biggest cities and one of the islands. Well, I mean, it's not going to be on one of the islands, but...
Why are you in Greece?
Because I'm an international drug smuggler. Why do you think? I was
Didn't
on
Joel go to
holiday.
Greece recently as well?
Yeah, Portugal. He went to play golf
okay.
in Portugal.
It's
He went to
about the
go-
same thing.
Yeah. He went to go play the Portuguese. I swear I remember him saying he was going to Greece, but maybe I'm smoking.
I wish.
The White Joel Birch! Well, either way, I wouldn't be surprised if this also has to do with that international drug smuggling business. I mean, that is another nation, you know. And you know, the market for drugs in Portugal is second only to their market for tomatoes and fish nobody else likes. You know they just eat sardines straight out of the tin there?
Yeah. No, I mean, it's not as bad as the Scandinavians fermented.
Yeah, I mean, that's true, but that's not a high bar, is it?
No, that is also very true. Peter's in.
Gotta go here.
Immediately bladed the Juggernaut, so they're turning around.
And we have a...
Yeah.
Looks like a wasted ult from Matt.
Brave.
And he still wants to do something here.
I mean, he wants to do something, but is it gonna accomplish anything?
Probably not. I don't think he expected them to just walk away when the SV dropped. This is awkward. Manoy is just jungling while this is happening.
Vex says I was driving all midnight and nothing was open.
Sad. Yeah, that's from his he like slept in his car, and then he had to eat a 7-Eleven pizza, and then the next day he had like 1 hour of sleep as well, and then the next day Evans casted his game. It was a bad week for Vex.
I don't know. I've had some pretty shitty pizzas from the gas station. It's never that bad.
Right here.
Goodbye, Matt.
Bye,
Bye,
Matt.
Matt. Goodbye.
Oh, bye, Reedy. That's the dieback. All right, call it.
Call it Vex.
Call it Vex.
Not bothering to... He's just ratting. They're like, yep, let's give up this lane. Just give up Megas. Nah,
Yeah,
Megas, give up game.
right? Earn it and die. Gotta get that tower damage up, you know, that fantasy score.
Is that a tilt?
Stalker
'Cause,
buys. Nice Stalker buys.
he's
Trina
now.
dies. Matt.
Fantasy points.
Manoy.
All three of the
Manoy.
rating scores are winning.
Manoy got arrowed in Fountain.
Manoy got arrowed in Fountain. He got 0 on an Omni Slash.
Is under
Okay,
Oh,
alright. It's over, dude. It's over.
Oh fuck!
It's over, guys. It's over. It's
Greedy
done.
dot tilted.
It's over, guys. That's it, dude. There's Dunzo. They're mentally broken, dude.
Randy, weren't you saying right before this game? Oh yeah, Manoy is gonna.
They got mentally broken. What can you do? Like, it's unexpected.
I'm gonna have to call out Iceman here. The winner of game 1 has not won the series.
Yeah, that's true. Not yet. Yeah.
Yeah, not yet. Well, I mean, it's just like the Ricky Blinders and MKNY series. One unwinnable draft deserves another. Let's see what happens in game 3. If you're on YouTube, I mean, if you're on stream, we'll just be here.